Aloha, welcome to this video. My name is Motivational Micah. Today I am going to do a little bit of a DMT report as well as talk about my DMT side effect, post-trip, what I experience in reality, and how it's different, how it's changed, how it's altered. And this is just going to be a really interesting video in general. It's all my experience. This is how I perceive and understand reality, and I'm going to get into it. Not everything I say will make sense to a lot of people, but I'm going to get into it and we'll see how it goes. So first things first, DMT is the world's most powerful psychedelic. It is unimaginably profound. It is very vivid. It is very real. It is a very, very intense experience. It's something that does not compare to our real world, everyday baseline reality life. This does not compare to what I experienced on DMT. But it also has a very significant similarity to the concept of existence, to the concept of consciousness observing reality. When I was on DMT, I was experiencing things that were real. I was in altered states of reality. I was in spaces where I had no clue who I was. I had no clue that I had taken a drug. I had no clue of what I was at all. I was just something experiencing experience. A conscious observer experiencing reality. It was a wild experience. So my side effect now is that my day-to-day presence, my moment-to-moment presence, me being here right now, is a very different experience than what it was prior to my DMT trip. How I perceive it, how I think about it, how I understand it, it's all mystifying that this exists. Like, what is this? That is the ultimate question I got from my DMT experience. What is this? This right now. What is this? I'm here. Present. I exist. Me. What is this? What is life? What is this? To exist, to observe, to create, to be here, to live, to learn, to grow, to exist. No one really questions that anymore. No one really understands how strange and magical it is that we exist right here, right now. That you're able to watch this video. That I'm able to sit here and clap my hands, exist in this moment, existing here. I'm feeling so much more. When I was on DMT, I really felt like I was my astral body or my energy being. Like, I didn't really have a physical body for most of my experience, but I also forget most of my experience. But I do have little glimpses of feelings I felt, and to kind of embody who I am, like my actual body, my energy body, like my vibrational body, my spirit, my soul, to awaken that body. Because this physical body is a limited existence. It's going to die. You're gonna die, I'm gonna die. This body's gonna die. But doing DMT made me realize that I did die. I ceased to exist while I was experiencing those experiences. I had this altered reality. I had this altered state of consciousness where I was experiencing things that were real, that was real, 100%. So real, in fact, that coming back to this reality didn't feel real. Coming back to myself didn't feel real. It felt like a joke. It felt like this was a hallucination, that this was meaningless, that this just didn't make sense. There's no way this is real. Like this right now, this is nothing compared to what I experienced on DMT. And I remember just how powerful DMT was. Like, I realized that as I tell the story over and over and over again, I remember more and more, and things, I get better at articulating and explaining. And I remember having this experience where I was just coming back to reality, like, wow. Just like, what the fuck? Wow. Just so grateful, so amazed, so profoundly like, what is this? What is this? It's really unexplainable, but it's extremely profound, and it's an extremely life-changing experience. I mean, all of what I experienced in that trip was real, and it made me realize that I'm not just human, that I am this consciousness, this observer, this dreamer. I am this thing that exists beyond my physical body. I am a spiritual being of love and light that is living a temporary human existence. It just makes the most sense. Like YOLO, the people that believe in YOLO, dude, if you really believe in YOLO, come on. YOLO is by far the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. The fact that you exist right now, that you're present here, that whatever you are, that thing that exists, that is alive, that is living in a living body, that thing, what is that? Why would that only get one existence? Why would they get only one life? Why would they only get one opportunity? It makes zero sense. Why are dreams real? Like when you experience a dream, why is that a real experience? Why is that a memory? Why is that something that you feel? Why is that something that is just as real as this? Honestly, I'm just convinced, without a shadow of a doubt, that the consciousness that I am, the awareness, my spirit, my soul, whatever you want to call it, that thing is not limited to this physical body. That thing is not limited to this physical space and time. That thing is connected with the one consciousness that is, the consciousness of the universe. The universe itself is a creation. Might just be its own creator as well. The universe can be its own creator, but it is a creation. It has majestic properties to it. It has this order that we are only beginning to grasp. It has this unimaginably ancient past to it. You cannot imagine how old the universe is. You cannot imagine how big and vast the universe is. It's uncomprehendable. You cannot comprehend it. And yet you exist just in the same way it exists. We're connected. We're one and the same. I'm one with the universe is one with me. I am the universe, you are the universe, we are the universe. It just makes the most sense. All is one. We are all connected. We are all a part of something that is so much greater than we could ever imagine possible. All I know is that I know nothing. We know nothing. We know nothing about consciousness. We know nothing of our existence, of the existence of the universe, of all of this. It's just a mystery that has more and more and more and more questions. And so that's really one thing I don't like about religions, is they claim to know it all, when in fact to know it all is an impossibility. It's not possible to know it all. There's too much to know everything. There's too many unanswered questions that lead to more unanswered questions. It's an endless cycle of trying to discover ourselves, trying to discover what is consciousness, what is intelligence, what is existence, what is reality, what is this. It's an endless, endless, endless cycle. DMT is an amazing, amazing experience. It shatters your perception of reality, of existence, of what's real, what's not real. It makes you feel things you've never felt before. It makes you experience an experience in a way that you've never experienced before. You come back to this real life, this real world, and you experience things differently. You feel more. You listen more. You see more. You opened up your awareness, and you're trying to be as present as you can, trying to be as mystified and as appreciative as you can possibly be in this experience, in this reality. Like, I'm mystified that I am here right now. I am genuinely mystified that I exist at all, that I exist. This is one gigantic mystery. And it's very confusing, very strange, very interesting. And I just want to know more. I just want to experience more. I just want to learn more. I want to talk to people who have different theories, have different ideas on what is existence, on what is this, and what is reality, what is the universe. These deeper, deeper, deeper questions, they just lead to deeper and deeper and deeper questions. I have a deeper experience and existence now, after DMT, than I did prior to DMT. I think about things a lot deeper. I contemplate way more. I question way more. I try to be present way more. I'm so genuinely interested in this, in the human brain, in the universe itself, in our connection to it, our connection to nature. It's just so mystifying. I think that things are unimaginably more strange than you could have ever imagined possible. I know that sounds so lame, but there's a connection, there's this mystery, there's this divinity, there is just this existence that is beyond our comprehension. It's beyond it. I'm just so it's difficult to even try to wrap my brain about what I want to say and how I want to say it. Because I did want to give my theory, I did want to give my thoughts on existence. And I guess I'm going to. I see it like this. I exist. The universe exists. God is the universe. The universe is God. There is a physical, there is a non-physical. There is energy, there is spirit, there is consciousness, there is awareness that interworks and connects the universe itself. Dark energy, dark matter. It exists. It's operating on a scale we don't understand. And it holds the universe in order, it holds the universe in place, it holds the universe in existence. Maybe we're tied to that in some way. Maybe we're part of this dark matter or dark energy. Maybe that's what spirit is. Maybe that's what our souls are a part of. I really don't know. All I know is that there's a consciousness that is the universe. The universe itself is a creation that is actively creating reality, that is still in existence. And we are a part of it. We are a part of that consciousness. I am a spiritual being of love and light who is living a temporary human existence. My name's Micah. I was born and raised on Oahu in Hawaii on the planet of Earth. I'm a human. But I'm also not. That's just temporary. That's just a part of me. My fullness is something I still don't understand. I still don't comprehend. I still I don't get it. Like, what is me? And that's where questions just lead to more questions. I believe in reincarnation. It makes the most sense. Why do we dream? Why do we dream? Why do we dream? Why do we experience things that are real? Why do I take a psychedelic and have real experiences that feel more real than reality itself? What is reality versus illusion? How do you know if something's real? How do you know if something's an illusion? I think everything we experience is everything we experience. Whether it's real or not doesn't matter. If we experience something, we experience something. We have a memory, we have a past, we have an experience with that. We experience experiences. Real, illusion doesn't matter. You can't really tell the difference. You can't really argue one way or the other. I think we are the dreamers of life. We dream in life and through life in multiple lives. I'm here present, I'm here now, I'm here in reality, I'm here in existence. But I know I'm not going to be here forever. I know I'm going to eventually be somewhere else, be someone else. And there's a space between my death and my rebirth that exists, that most people consider this DMT realm. And I would agree with that. I would say it makes sense. Because when I came back to reality, I was genuinely confused. Like, I genuinely have not been more confused in my entire life. I was like, I'm Micah. I'm being born again into someone who's already 20 some years old, 23 years old. It was strange, it was confusing, it didn't make sense. Nothing about it made sense. The only thing that makes sense is things don't make sense. Everything is stranger than you could have ever imagined possible. Our reality, our universe, is stranger than science fiction. We are actively proving that science fiction becomes science fact at a certain point in time. There are some things that just don't work out or just don't make logical sense, but pretty much anything that's ever been science fiction eventually becomes science fact with the increase of technology, with the increase of understanding, with the increase of science and just knowledge. Things are always advancing. Things are always changing. Things are always growing. Things are always expanding and evolving. It's just part of this existence. I don't know why I just kind of went off talking the way I've talked in this video. Wasn't really my intention. I'm not sure if anyone really even stuck around to now in this video. I was just genuinely mystified by this existence, by this reality. And I appreciate everything. I'm grateful for everything. I like to feel things. I like to hear things. I like to see things. I like to use my senses. I feel like DMT unlocked other senses. I feel like I'm somehow more than I was prior to DMT. I think it was a beautiful, 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 beautiful experience. It was scary at parts. I was scared. I was in a space where I thought this was it. This was all that there ever was. This is existence. I was stuck or trapped in a place that looped and looped and looped, and I was going in and out of reality, in and out of reality, and I felt like I would be there forever. It is unimaginably complex, and the more you talk about it, the more you realize and rediscover about it. Because when I first came back, I didn't remember anything. I barely remembered anything. And the more I talk about it, the more I remember. Like, I remember what it was like to feel that, just that like connection, that oneness with everything, to feel love, to feel the universe loving itself, to feel that, like the most passionate love you've ever felt for someone, times that by 1,000,000, and you're just dumbfounded with how much love there is. I have no clue what this is. I have no clue what we are. I have no clue what the universe is. I don't understand existence. I don't understand any of this stuff. And I'm willing to admit that. I'm willing to say I don't know shit, because I really don't. All I know is YOLO is a fucking dumb idea. It's pathetic. It is pathetic. How do you exist and you're only going to exist once? It's pathetic. Dude, you're here right now. Why would you believe you ever do anything other than be here right now? You're always in some experience. Whether you're asleep, you're dreaming, you're awake, you're on drugs, you're doing something. Whether you're conversing, you're talking, you're drawing, you're creating, you're doing something. You're present. You exist. Why would you ever think you would not exist? Why would you believe that this is your one and only shot to exist? Your one and only shot to experience life? Why? It makes no sense. We are the dreamers. This is the long dream. We go through many long dreams over our entire existence. I'm pretty convinced that it's infinite, that I live infinitely. This is just one space. This is just one dream, one long dream. And I've had many, 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 many before this, and I'll have many, 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 many after this. But I like being here. I like being alive. I like being present. I like asking these questions. I like thinking these thoughts. I like getting deep. I like people that think deep thoughts. I like people that have deep conversations, and I want to have these conversations. I want to talk to people. I want to learn from people. I want to understand what other people think, what other people believe. I'm just so mystified by everything, that everything seems exciting. Everything is a mystery. So my DMT side effect has been that I experience things in a way I've never experienced them before. I'm truly present in a way I've never been present before. I am thinking all the time. I'm thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and questioning and questioning. And I love talking to people about this. So that's my side effect. The DMT experience was really amazing. Put a link in the description to the other video, my other report of my DMT experience. I'm just so out of it right now. I apologize. I've been really out of it in making this video. If you're still here, I'm amazed. I'm truly amazed. I appreciate you. I love you. I believe in you. I support you. I appreciate you. I thank you for being here. I thank you for existing. I thank you for questioning reality. I thank you for trying to find your purpose. I thank you for being a seeker. I thank you for investigating and trying to understand or comprehend something that is so strange, magical, and mystical. The universe is amazing. We are a part of the universe. I'm a part of you. You are a part of me. We are one. Everything in existence is us. We are reality. We are both the dreamer and the dream. We are the consciousness that exists everywhere in all things. It's a trip. Life is a trip. Drugs are a trip. Existence is a trip. The universe is a trip. Everything is a trip. A trip in every sense of the word trip. Trip, trip, trip. I'm mystified. I hope you are too. And I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful life. I love you. I appreciate you. Just go live your best life. Go explore the world. Go explore yourself. Go explore your consciousness. Go do what you want to do. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful life. Mahalo. Aloha.